Deep Dive Gaming.
Hello people, and welcome back to Deep Dive Gaming. I'm the Mariner, and this is Sim Settlements 2 for Science. We're continuing our experiment with organic settlement growth and blending Fallout 4 main questline with Sim Settlements 2 main questline. Last time we were here, I did more upgrading in Abernathy and built more in Starlight. This time, I'm going to follow Old Paul and our new friend Hubert to find Stodge and crew and get work started in Sunshine Tidings. So, I'm going to fast travel to near there and rendezvous with those guys. Alright, here we are coming up on their position.
You're a moron every day of the week, Hubert. Couldn't you have taken just one day off?
Hey, lay off. Maybe Hubert's onto something. What's the harm in just hearing them out?
I know this seems out there, and I was doubtful myself, but I'm telling you, these things are real, and they work.
Oh, right. Well, if, you say so. And, just who the hell are you again?
Me? I'm Old Paul. Used to be a scabber.
I don't care. My point is, I don't know you. I don't trust you.
Oh, come on. See? Here they are now. I told ya. All our building problems are solved.
You really are an idiot, Hubert. After I've dealt with this, remind me to explain the meaning of low profile to you. Okay, that's far enough. Throw your weapon on the ground. Let's see those hands in the air.
Who are you supposed to be?
I'm the one with a gun telling you to put down your weapon. Hubert may have asked to join you, but he doesn't speak for all of us. And I don't for a second believe what he or this old man say about these ASM sensors. I don't want to hurt you, but I don't trust your reasons for being here.
But I want to help you guys.
All right, fine. You can hold on to your weapon. I better not regret this.
I want to help, but I don't like the secrecy. Who are you really?
Considering you've not shot any of us yet, I suppose there's no harm in telling you. You ever heard of the Gunners? They're a merc group with a nasty mean streak. I actually used to run with them a couple of decades ago. Back then, they weren't so bad. But recently, they've been making a real nuisance of themselves, laying claim to territory all over the Commonwealth. Their most recent claim was our settlement. They annexed it. So we ran. Now we're just trying to lay low and rebuild what we lost. Okay, even if I did believe these ASAMs do everything I've been told, how do I know we could trust you? Even if these sensors of yours work, I'd need to know we're not signing over our independence and freedom.
Couldn't agree more. How can you protect you and yours if you don't know what you're facing?
Exactly. Huh. You, actually understand. Okay, I'll go along with this whole sensor thing. We'll join with you. I've one condition, and it's non-negotiable. You gotta let us decide how we use them. If we're gonna make a new home, then we should have the say in how it's built.
Fair enough.
All right. Well then, I think we can make this work. Okay, everyone, listen up. This is how we're gonna do things. We need to decide on a leader. Someone who can take charge of the building effort, and then run the place once construction's done. Most of us have skills that'd be useful in a leadership position. So anyone who thinks they're up to the task, step forward and make yourself known. I'll go first. What the? I can't say I expected Hubert to step forward. But what are you doing, old man? You're not one of us.
I've already benefited from the sensors. If I can, I'd like to return some of the kindness shown to me and help you people out.
Fair enough. But all three of us can't lead. We'll have to pick just one of us.
Why don't you decide who gets put in charge? I think you'd probably choose a good leader.
All right, I'll do it.
Alright, we're going to start off by talking to Hubert.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, I was born, then I was a baby for a while, then a whole bunch of stuff happened. And naturally, I ended up joining the Children of Adam. Nice guys, but a bit too serious. So I left them and went walkabout, and then I met Stodge. Saved me from a real big mole rat. Then eventually me, Stodge, and some others formed a settlement. Then we lost it. Then we came here. Think that's about everything. What would I do if I was in charge? Well, suppose I could ask my old church friends to help out. You know, if we're ever in trouble or something. And I guess just try and make the people happy. A smile can go a long way, you know? Just don't ask me to keep no town records or nothing. I ain't much for bookkeeping and stuff. Too many numbers, you know?
Alright, then we'll talk to Paul.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm old Paul. What else is there to know?
Fair enough.
I suppose I could tell you how old I am, but honestly, I can't remember. I used to live up in Diamond City. I owned a gun store up there. I made the best guns in the Commonwealth. But after that, I didn't feel much like staying in town. So I took up the life of a scaver. And it suited me just fine. But old age has a way of creeping up on you, slowing you down. So I suppose you could say I'm retired now. What would I do if I was in charge? Guns! Guns for everyone! Nothing says settlement safety like everyone carrying a loaded firearm.
Also fair.
And I guess I could share some of my expertise from my days as a scaver.
Finally, we'll talk to Stodge. And we already know his history, so we'll just go.
Okay, say your piece.
What? I gotta sell myself? Fine. If you put me in charge, you can expect things to be efficient and done right. I run a tight ship, and I don't take no crap. I'd put my focus on defense and making sure everyone pays their dues. And if people don't like it, they can suck it.
Alright, I think I've got my choice.
I've made my choice.
Oh? Who'd you pick?
Let's go ahead and go with Stodge.
How about you?
Smart pick. You made the right choice.
Alright, now we're just going to send them on to Sunshine. It's nearby and it's easy to get to. We'll actually run ahead and clear out the baddies, because there's a few roaches and ghouls and things to take care of before we can get started. Okay, here we are, and I'm going to smash cut to the next phase after taking out the monsters. Alright, here we go. Where's Stodge? Oh, there he is.
Alright, everyone. Pull those thumbs out and grab a hammer. Let's see if these ASAMs live up to all the hype.
Alright, we're not going to do a city plan here. We're just going to build ourselves. And we'll wait to speak to Stodge until after we've got building accomplished. So, first off, we're going to clean this place up. We're going to clean the settlement, raise the settlement, remove all the bodies, and then start building. So smash cut forward. Alright, here we are with a nice clean settlement. First thing we need to do is get a settlement creation kit, a caravan creation kit, and while we're at it, we'll go ahead and grab Raven and send her over here. So see you in a minute. Okay, we are back. Let's go ahead and come into here, and we'll drop our settlement creation kit, and we will recycle it. And then before we use our caravan creation kit, we need to build a container. We're going to go ahead and build one of these down here where we've got empty space. use it to block this terrain that comes up here, bury it a little bit. That way it looks like it's blended in. Okay, so then we can come into aid and we can consume our caravan creation kit. And then let's build our city planner's desk. Put that in here. And of course we will assign Stodge. Okay, that assigns Stodge. Now, before we get too carried away, let's make sure our workbench, because this is important, we always want to check this. I've been known to forget, and then I've had to roll it back and start over again. Alright, 400%. And now we have to deal with the Brotherhood of Steel. I'll be right back after they've gone. Alright, now that they've crashed and stopped making noise, let's go ahead and start building. First of all, we're going to come over here to build a caravan plot. So we're going to go ahead and use an IDEK caravan plot because it will allow us to summon our provisioner, and we're going to change out the rest of them to match as we visit our other settlements. It just makes things easier, in my opinion. I don't have to wait for provisioners to return before I can assign them housing or to other duties. Choose building plan. Logistics station. Alright, so now that we've got that set up, let's go ahead and build ourselves a small generator and a radio comm. Put the generator here. Put that there. Hook it up. And wait for our first settler who we can assign as a provisioner. Caravaneer. Whatever you want to call him. And he's probably not going to arrive until tomorrow at this point, because it is toward noonish. So we'll go ahead and build some of the other things we need to build and track him down in the morning. So, our next step is to build some housing. We'll use these cottages. Now, each cottage is going to get its current bed scrapped, and then we're going to put in a corner pallet in each and a gourmand plot in each, both indoor plots. Alright, that looks good. Grab the ASIM. Because the corner pallet's always on the left side of the plot, we will make the right-handed the corner pallet, and we'll make the left-handed the gourmand. That's the word I was looking for. Okay. Alright, so there's that one. Let's build the next one. Alright, that's 2. After we get them all built, we'll assign people. This one's going to be fun because it's got a fireplace in it. There's that one. We got a nice little fire in the fireplace. And then the gourmand and the corner pallet as usual. And we've only got 2 more cabins to do. Alright. We got 1 more to do. And then we're done with residential for now. Okay. So, now that that's done, I'm going to sleep for resources. So, we have our new arrival.
I wanted to personally thank you for giving us this opportunity. Any place you want me to pitch in?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, let me show you.
Go ahead.
Let's go ahead and assign her to a cottage before we assign her to the caravaneer. That's that taken care of, and then we will assign her to this. There we go. Alright, that'll get us the resources that we need to build the rest of it once that's built. While it's building, let's go ahead and clear out a spot for some advanced farms. So I'll plant that there, plant the next one there, and then we will grab agriculture, put one down for each, And then we will choose advanced farms. Okay, then we just need our farmers. Raven is one, so we'll assign her there.
Yes.
And then where is, there he is, Hubert. We'll assign him to the other one.
Right away, eh?
And then it'll be a minute before our caravan network connects and we can get resources. But while we wait, I will build more. I want to get a couple of rec plots in here so that we can not worry about morale. And because I'm going to assign people that have the skills I need at high enough levels, I'm not going to worry about any specific training on these two plots. We'll go ahead and grab Raven, put her on one.
My inventory.
It's so weird that that happens. And then we'll grab Hubert and put him on the other one.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, now that we've got our caravan network connected, I'm going to start assigning other personnel to beds. So let's grab Teresa. We'll make her the roommate of the caravaneer. Make sure that starts. Good. We will go ahead and tell this one to start building. And then let's come up here. Let's see. I'm going to grab my Vitomatic tracking and see who's homeless so I can get people assigned. We'll have Lashes and Raven room together up here. See if this one's done building it. Nope, not yet. Alright, so for the next cottage, let's grab Old Paul and Hubert since they're bad spuds. Okay, and then that leaves Gibbs. Put her over in this cottage. Then who does that leave? That leaves Stodge, I think. Are you homed or homeless, Stodge? Alright, let's grab Stodge. We'll put him in this cabin. Really quick, let me show you what this looks like and why I chose it. Because, like I said before, the two indoor plots complement themselves to make one living home that looks really good, actually. Everything works well together here. Alright, so our next phase is to build municipal. So I'm going to come over here. And then we'll put that down. And then we'll use this plot for water. And then we will grab Doc Shock, because he has a very high perception. Witness. He could actually do either, but we'll just do water so we can benefit from that extra perception he's got. And then we'll put the other municipal plot for power over here. And then the last thing we need to build, or not the last thing we need to build, the next thing we need to build is the power grid pylon. We'll attach it there, and then we'll come over here and we'll create a power pole. And for this element, I think I'm just going to use the rounded street lamps. I tried the colonial street lamps, but they're only bi-directional. I like the rounded because they're omnidirectional. And then I'll grab that, hook it up to there. I'm not going to hook it up to that directly because I can turn that off. In fact, I'm going to rewire this to here and then turn that off. Okay. So now when I need to, I can turn this off without cutting power to anything else. So let's get someone assigned over here. So we need someone with high intelligence. Let's check Lashes. She has a 6 to intelligence. Alright, now that we've got this set up, let's go ahead and start wiring up our settlement. So the first thing I'm going to do is put power poles We'll do colonial street lamps outside the door of all of our cottages that we're using. We'll even do one here, just so that we can bridge the gap. We'll do one outside this door. We'll do one outside this door. That way we can bridge the gap between and get over to that. These will also power the inside plots that I intend to put into this warehouse. Okay, now comes the tricky part. We can't go direct between that lamp and this lamp. So I'm going to put down, or put up rather, one of these taller poles. Actually, that one. This should allow us to get over the building to this lamp, and then we can connect it to this lamp. Boom. And then we will do the same on this side. Then we'll drop it down onto this one. There we go. And then rather than go around, we'll start on this side. We'll build one of these tall posts here. Drop it down onto this. And then drop it down onto this. We'll build another hole here. We will connect it to this. And then drop it down onto here. Connect this up to here. And then we will build a power pole on this plot. You should be able to get it to connect. If I got the angle right. I did. Nice. Okay. Now, let's see. We got plenty of water. Why is our food not producing? Maybe we haven't actually... Oh, we've not built these yet. So let's get these started. That's better. Okay. Last thing we want to do of import is build our defense. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to build us a advanced defense plot since we have those available. In between this pole and that pole over there, we should have enough range to power this plot. Yep, we do. Okay. Armored wall curve, armored wall gate, or armored wall. Let's do a gate. That would look better than the rubble bunker, which I still say is facing the wrong direction.
Yeah, okay.
Now that we've got that accomplished, let's go ahead and talk to Stodge.
Really? The best the ASAMs can do?
Hey.
Well, would you look at that? The ASAMs worked exactly as you said. I suppose I owe you an apology. So, sorry. I think you've given us the fresh start we needed. You can count on me to lead this place in your name. Thank you for everything.
Don't mention it, Stodge. Alright, and that concludes Who Can ASAM. And we immediately get a notification that we need to listen to Jake's private frequency for picking up the pieces. We will deal with that at a later time. I want to finish getting all of our people here employed. So I'm going to grab this, grab the jobless. Two things that are priority. One is commerce and two is training. Because we won't always have Teresa in the settlement, so we need to get someone trained to take over for her when it's time. So I'm going to get our commerce going and then build one of those. And for commerce, I'm going to build a bar, a clinic, and a store. Okay, so now let's go ahead and select. We'll then select the Roadhouse Bar. And then, since Paul likes guns, we're going to see if we can build him a weapons store. Weapons store, Death's Head Weaponry. Alright, so, where are our people? We'll assign Gibbs to the bar. And where's Paul? There's Paul. And then let's see if we can build an indoor agility training. If we can't, we'll just make this another rec plot or something. Okay, looks like we cannot do agility training. So we're just going to have to do a rec room. I'm actually going to build a crafteria by Pra. So that'll give me workbenches and whatnot. And let's get Paul assigned to it so it can be built. Come here, Paul. Okay, so now we need to get our training going. And then I think this will be the last thing we need for today. I'm going to come over here and we'll put down just a dead grass foundation. Okay, there we go. We should have enough power poles nearby to power this. Yep, good. So we just need to go. And we'll make it agility training. We'll go ahead and do the Wasteland Gym. And then I think I will grab Gibbs, wherever she happens to be. And it looks like we'll have to sleep for resources, but we will do that in between episodes. That's it for Sunshine Tidings. We'll circle back and do upgrades and assign others who arrive as time passes. Also, picking up the pieces might be a good quest to use to blend in some of the vanilla quests, but I'll get into more detail about that in a future episode. We still have some work to do on settlements. Until then, check out my Twitch channel Monday through Wednesday, 7:30 Eastern Time for more of this, Sim Settlements 2. Thursdays for March will be Kerbal Space Program 2, which I'm excited about. Please subscribe and turn on notifications so you see announcements from me on new videos or streams. Also, check out my Let's Play tutorial series here on YouTube. Link to all that is down below. For now, enjoy the science, and bye-bye.